Hey, how's it going out there, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Cash. Today we're going to talk about tires, specifically drive tires. And man, I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried this might burn the internet to the ground. So I bought a new truck in December. I bought a Peterbilt 579. Go back, look at the videos I got on that. And I have a whole playlist coming on that truck. It's already started, so you can check there, but it's only a couple videos right now. So I got the truck. It had dual tires on it, and I'm a big fan of super singles. Now, if you want to go down in the comments and tell me, all the negatives about super singles, go right ahead. YouTube algorithm loves comments. A little disclaimer on comments. Don't tell me what to do in the comments. I'm a grown ass man. If you want to give me your opinion, a suggestion, I'm all about it. But whew, boy, some people need to learn how to like talk to people, when they type it, because you wouldn't talk to people like that in real life. I guarantee damn to you. But back to the tires and the scenario of the tires. So I bought this truck. It had a set of Michelin recaps on it, and they were like actual Michelin recaps. They had the Michelin sidewalls and the Michelin tread. They were that off size, like 275, 80, 22 and a half, low pro, whatever. So they were Michelin's all the way, but they were recaps. Now, one thing I don't like recaps anywhere. I don't like them on trailers. I don't like them on trucks. I am not a recap tire fan. Fuel economy goes down. More likely to have a blowout. Just all these things just ain't for me. Okay. If you like recaps, more power to you. If it's economical for you, for me, I find it to not be economical with having recaps on a truck. So, um, I had to make a few minor adjustments because my truck does have the flow below system on there. So instead of ordering new brackets for the flow below, I just had a buddy cut them and re-weld them. Cut a like an inch out of them and re-weld them together. Seems to be working fine. I've had them on there for about 5,000 miles now, like that, and everything seems to be good. Of course, like everything else, keep an eye on it. Because hey, you should keep an eye on everything on a truck because it's constantly changing. So why I did it though, I had those recaps on there, and I just was not feeling the recap life. Felt like fuel economy was down from where it should have been. Um, they seemed to be a good tread. They were an open shoulder, more winter type tread, but to me, it's just a recap. I just can't get to liking a recap. I've had too much trouble with them in the past, coming apart, that type of thing. So I had an opportunity to put super singles on the truck for a really good price. And I said, I like super singles. Now, for those of you that go in the comments and say, well, because of this, because of that, don't do it because of that. My last truck, which I put almost just under a 500,000 miles on, had super singles on it. Okay. So, and I live in Minnesota. So, plenty of winter driving with the super singles. I actually think my personal opinion, I think they do better in bad weather than duals do. I, say what you want, but me and Michelin both agree that super singles do better in the snow. Okay. And I never really had any problems with super singles. I think the big problem people run into with super singles is underinflated super singles. Okay. That is one thing. If you're going to run duals, you need to keep track of your tires. But if you're going to run super singles, you really need to be out there checking them like you're supposed to. I think that's a big problem. When I first got this new truck, I got out there. One of the first things I do is I check every tire pressure. I had two tires that were under 80 psi. That tells me that the company driver that was driving this truck before wasn't paying a damn bit of attention to it. And that is one thing I wish this new truck had, was a tire monitoring system on it. I'm really surprised a big company. I bought this truck from Magnum. I'm really surprised a big company like that specs a truck like this. I mean, this truck has lots of features, but no tire pressure monitoring system, which I guess when I first got the truck, I wish it had it, but now I don't care because I put the super singles on there, which would probably just cause problems in the software. So I changed them out, and for those of you that say, well, you can't creep down the road if you blow out a super single. Here's the thing: you're 50% less likely to blow out a super single than a set of duals or a dual. okay? Because most tires give out because of sidewall. So if you've got half the sidewalls, you got half the chance of blowing one out. It's just math. I mean, disagree with me in the comments because, like I said, YouTube algorithm loves comments. And as far as like people that, well, duals are more safe, they're more sturdy and this, that, and the other, that's not true either. It's really not, because you got that gap in between the tires. So one tire's leaning more than the other tire. When it's a single tire, it just moves all, works as one. That's my opinion on it. I'm not telling you to go buy super singles, in no way. But for me, I probably would have kept duals on here, but I just had an opportunity that was too good to pass up to get back to super singles. So I was looking into a new set of drives because I didn't want the recaps on there. Number one, you can't give a recap away. I tried to call some tire shops, and literally the trade-in value on these recaps, good Michelin recaps with probably 75% tread left on them, offered like $40 to $50 trade-in on like a brand new recap, because you know they made the case that nobody wants to buy the recaps used like that, you know. And I said, yeah, I get it, you know, whatever, you know, they got to make their money. It's all, you know, economics. So I was looking at a new set of drive tires, and let me tell you, it has been a while since I've bought a good set of name brand dual drive tires. Ouch. Ouch, that was nasty looking. I mean, Lord have mercy. You know, you're talking, you know, $800 a tire, and you need 8 of them, you know? I mean, you can get some of them, Yokohamas, Kellys, like, not your top tier brand, but like I like to call them your value brands, you know, like Kelly, Hankook, Yokohama, all good tires. I would not be against putting those tires on my truck, but they're like value brand. You know, if you want that top tier, like, you know, Bridgestone, Michelin, Continental, you know, if you're looking for the big boys, the Michelins, yeah, you know, you're talking $5 to $7 grand for a freaking set of drive tires. Lord have mercy. So I said, let me look around. Let me figure this out. Okay. So I was able to get a set of super single 1-inch offset rims for a pretty cheap price. Okay. Like I got them for like $800 for the set. That's a pretty good price for a set of rims. Good shape. And then the tires, I actually bought used tires this time just to kind of cut down the price on this, because this is one of those things where I didn't need to do this. Like, I didn't have to do this, but I wanted to do this, so I tried to keep the price down as much. I gave about $800, well, I did $800 for the rims, and then I gave $1,200 for a set of used super single tires. Now, they are not a matching set. 2 of them are Bridgestone, 2 of them are Michelin. And I figure, hey, I probably run these till the end of next summer, and then we'll put something on there, just depending on how I feel at the time. Those Yokohamas, I think they're like 507L. I can't remember the number on them, but they're a super single, but they got a little bit of an open, well, they do have an open shoulder to them, but it's not like a real aggressive open shoulder. I've run those in the past with good luck. I'll probably put those on. With my company discount, I can get those for about $8.50 a piece. Now, if I'm going for fuel economy, I got a connection in Minnesota that can get me super single Michelins brand new for about $8.50 as well. But they're more of a straight line tire. I've got 2 of them on the truck right now. I'm kind of keeping track of how they wear and how they do. And I may just start running those. But, you know, if I do that, I'm looking at like, what, $3,400 for a set of drive tires, Michelin drive tires. So the economics are a little better for me when we talk super singles than we talk, you know, duals. And I know everybody says, well, if you blow out a tire, you can't limp it to the shop. And I'm like, I don't care. If I blow a tire, I'm not trying to limp it to the shop. It is illegal to drive a flat tire down the road. I'm just telling you, you know, if you're riding down the road with a flat tire and it shreds apart and hits someone's car, and you knew that tire was blowed out, you are so screwed you don't even know. Like, they're gonna they're going to call the hammer, and the hammer's going to come do some MC freaking hammer time on your bank account. I promise. So whenever I get a flat, I bite the bullet. I pull over to a safe area and I get someone to come out and put on a damn tire. If I have to, if I was empty, I put a strap around the axle. I drop the airbags, put a strap around the axle, lift it up, ride that bad boy with an axle strapped up, off the ground. You do what you got to do, but I'm not riding down the road with a blown out tire just flapping in the wind, throwing rubber everywhere. I'm not that guy. So if you are that guy, fine, be that guy, whatever. Just know you're doing something illegal, but I'm not the police, so I'm not here to tell you what to do. But for me, it just ain't a thing. And for everybody that, Mark from Trucking Answers said something one time. Boy, it was so spot on. He said, if duals are so important, how come we don't run duals on the steer tires? The most important axle of all. And he makes a damn good point. Has anybody ever seen an over-the-road regular, semi-truck with duals on the steers? Hell no, that's the most important axle. So, perfectly fine with having singles on there. I'm not trying to convince anybody, but I'm just saying this is how I think about it. So with that being said, I got about $2,000 in changing this over with a better set of tires, in my opinion. Probably similar tread to what the others had, but these are virgin tires versus having recaps. Fuel economy has been stellar since I switched it over. Now, I had a thermostat issue, and it was super cold out, so fuel economy was bad with the duals anyway. But I've noticed, on average, probably a 1.5 gallon better since I got the thermostat fixed and I got the super singles put on, if not 2 miles per gallon better. I mean, I went from being like a low 7s to like mid to high 8s in this truck now. So it definitely makes a difference. Get that rolling resistance down. Now, these are very straight line tires that I picked, and I'll be honest with you, I've had these Bridgestones before on the other truck, and I'm not a huge fan of this Bridgestone tire that's on there. I think it's a Great Tech or something like that. I noticed it just seemed like it wore really, really fast to me to be an expensive tire. So we'll probably go with the new Michelins for like $8.50 or so a piece next time I need drive tires, but depends on, maybe if it's next winter, I might throw those Yokohamas with the open shoulder on there. We'll just have to see. But that's my thoughts. That's why I did it. Hopefully I didn't raise your blood pressure too much. Remember, this is me doing my thing. You're not having to pay for it, so don't get too upset about it, don't get yourself too worked up. But thanks for watching the video, everybody. I do appreciate everybody coming by watching videos. If you could, smash that like button for me as you head out. And remember, people are more important than trucking. Take care of each other out there. Hi, I want to talk to you real quick about the ES Advantage card. Do you need discounts at major truck stop chains? They got them. Do you need discount on shop rates at TA and Love's? They got them. Tire discounts. They even got health insurance now. Click the link down below. Easy application, no credit check. Sign up. They give you a call back. They'll take all your information and you'll be in the network.